7 of the world's most venomous spiders in the world. From ones whose bite will hurt a lot, to ones whose bite will kill, and more. Join me as I show you 7 of the most venomous spiders in the world. Number 7. Black widow spider. If you were asked what the deadliest spider in the world is right now, your instinct would likely tell you that it's the infamous black widow spider. However, despite what many people tell you, the venom of the black widow spider actually won't kill you unless various things happen, many of which can be remedied rather easily after the bite happens. That doesn't mean the bite won't hurt a lot though. They say that if you get bit by the black widow spider, your life is on hold until you either wait it out or get treatment. Some of the things you'll experience while under the venom's power is cramping, irregular heartbeat, sweating, extreme muscular pain, tremors, and delirium. What might be the oddest thing about the poison is that the antivenom isn't an option unless the symptoms become very violent. Oftentimes you'll be given painkillers and told to wait it out the first few hours, which can be the worst of it. Still, the effects can last for weeks, and thus, you don't want to risk getting bit by it. Number 6. Yellow sac spider. The yellow sac spider is one that creates a rather unique home for itself. It'll make a silk tube and put it under rocks, on leaves, and even inside the houses of people. Typically, they like to live in the United States and Mexico. What makes this spider stick out though is its venom. The poison within this spider can be necrotic, meaning they can cause the cells to die, as well as make them forget their function. Due to this, their bites, which can be frequent, are known to cause lesions on the victim, though admittedly, this is only in extreme cases. One of the main reasons for bites is that humans sometimes go after their eggs via their silk tubes they often don't know are there. The spiders will defend their young and lash out. Most commonly, their venom will cause swelling in the affected area as well as turning the skin red. Number 5. Chilean recluse spider. The Chilean recluse spider can be found in South America within many countries like Chile, Peru, Brazil, and more, and it's widely considered to be the most dangerous of the entire recluse family of spiders. The odds of getting bit by them are somewhat low compared to other species, as they don't prefer to interact with humans and don't bite unless provoked. The key part of the venom they have is a dermonecrotic agent that is known to be in certain kinds of violent bacteria. This can cause many kinds of wounds to the victim. Some only result in small wounds, while other bites have caused lesions and occasionally have caused renal failure in the person bit. What's more, while many will feel the bite of these spiders, the damage won't show up until many hours afterwards. During a study in Chile, 4% of people bit by the spider died. What's more, there is no definitive antivenom for the spider bite, hence why many use caution in areas that have this species. Number 4. Brown recluse spider. The brown recluse spider is a type of arachnid that doesn't move fast and prefers to house itself within certain dim areas. These dim areas include things like your shoes, your bed, your clothes, and more. They'll also go into boxes, which has caused bites via moving. The spider is found in the United States and in very popular areas like the Midwest and California. The brown recluse spider has an extremely potent venom, one that not only causes a big wound at times, but infection, decaying tissue, and more. If a young child gets bit by this spider, it can definitely be fatal. What might be the most damaging part is that you usually won't feel the bite of these spiders because they're so small. The spiders are usually less than an inch in size. Number 3. SixEyed sand spider. In Africa, there's a spider known as the SixEyed sand spider, and it's one that can be an impressive size, as it has a 2-inch body and over 4-inch legs. They live in the deserts of the continent and are related to many other species of spider that can be found all over the world, such as the recluses. They honestly don't bite humans too much because they don't see them often, where they are given their habitats. However, it has been shown to bite other creatures quite often, like rabbits. When they do, the venom kills the rabbit within 12 hours. Technically speaking, there has been no confirmed bites on humans via the SixEyed sand spider. However, there are 2 cases that many feel were the results of said spider, and the effects were devastating. One victim lost an arm due to the necrosis caused by the venom. The other suffered from blood hemorrhaging and died via that. So while it may be unconfirmed, it does seem to indicate that the venom of this spider is incredibly dangerous and violent. Number 2. Brazilian wandering spider. In Central or South America, there's a spider that should not be messed with. It's called the Brazilian wandering spider. Technically speaking, these spiders don't act like regular spiders in that they actually hide out during the day and go wander around the forest they reside in at night, which makes it so that you'll likely not see them coming. This makes them more deadly as they could sneak up on you and bite you before you know to react, though it should be noted that most bites are done in self-defense. As for their venom, it can cause extreme pain, salivation, irregular heart rate, paralysis, and more. If left untreated, it can definitely lead to death. The reason for this is the potency of the venom, which is said to rival that of very venomous snakes. The effects are often immediate and grow in intensity over time, including affecting your blood pressure within 30 minutes if the amount of venom is high enough. The Brazilian wandering spider was even considered in the Guinness Book of World Records to be the most venomous spider in the world, multiple years running. And number 1, northern funnelweb spider. If you wish to see a spider that is so lethal that it can kill you via a bite in minutes, then you need to look no further than the northern funnelweb spider, which can be found in Queensland and New South Wales in Australia. This is a particularly deadly spider that has a certain obsession that leads to it connecting with humans. Mainly, it likes water, and it'll do some interesting things to get into the water, including climbing up trees and then quite literally falling into things like swimming pools, in which they can survive for hours in by trapping themselves in air bubbles. This is where the problem comes in, because the people who own the pools will try and get rid of them via scoops or other things, and the spiders will come in and bite them. If no antivenom is applied within minutes of the bite happening, the person can die. That kind of poison intensity makes it one of, if not the, deadliest spider in the world today. And there you go, everyone, some of the most venomous spiders around. What did you think of the list? Did you know about these spiders? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you next time on the channel.